Howdy do, sports fans. A couple days ago, I released a video where I opened up some Magic cards that I got as a Christmas gift, and I did it prior to Christmas Day. Yeah, I guess that's a big no-no. St. Nicholas is not a fan of that, and he's actually stepped up his game quite a bit. He knows that in this economy, coal would actually be a heck of a gift, you know? Anything that you could turn into monetary value, absolutely. But something that you can't turn into monetary value, the common cold. Wow. I don't know. If people don't want to be inconvenienced by it, maybe I could hold up a bank, threaten to cough on them or something. But the fact of the matter is, I'm a little sick, which is just fantastic. Spent Christmas Day sick as could be. That's awesome. It's spread throughout the entire household. It's spread to the whole family. It's amazing, honestly. I lesson learned, okay? I won't announce that I've opened a gift prior to Christmas Day again. That'll be our little secret. Unless Santa watches my videos, in which case I'm screwed. But I felt inspired in this time of which I was deathly ill. And you may think to yourself, well, of course, perhaps you've gotten into something that you got this Christmas. No, fool, you'd be wrong. I, in fact, finally gained the inspiration to finish one of my Christmas gifts from last year. Yeah, that Lego Atari 2600 that was actually an entire year ago of me acquiring it, and did multiple videos, I think, working on it throughout the year. Yeah, I finally finished it. It's right here before I show you it. Let me show you these little cartridges. This is going to be hard to do with one hand. See those? They're cool. They're real. They're not real. I can't put them into an Atari 2600 and play them. But they're there. You could put them into the Atari 2600. Now I know that this thing isn't brand new. Some of you may well have looked it up at some point. That thing is already scuffed. No! I think my toddler may have slid that around the ground. It's got a little case, and up top you can slide in the scenes, because they're scenes. But the scenes are clear across the room. I don't feel like grabbing those. Bear with me here, guys. Okay, I gotta do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's a thick one. That she is. Isn't that amazing? It's so freaking cool. And look. You could pull it out, and it's a little scene of a guy playing asteroids on his little miniature Atari 2600. How cool is that? How cool is that? Little cat being ignored. It's reality. It's reality as we know it. I am a big fan. There's a controller that has a moving joystick. I'm not going to grab it either. Sorry, guys. Look it up yourself, but you can plug them into the ports. Gonna have to get a second one, obviously. But I'm so proud of myself for getting this done. I don't know. Okay, I'll grab the controller. You guys convinced me. Here it is. There's the controller. See that? Isn't that so cool? I don't know why it took me so long to build this thing. Out of nowhere, I felt the inspiration, and it really got me excited. 2025 is just around 2025 is just around the window. And maybe it's all the Dayquil, Excedrin, NyQuil, and cough drops in me that are talking, but I feel amped to start the year off right, making some awesome content. I cannot wait. I'm going to work on this channel so much. I'm really glad. All right. It's been over a year since I came back to YouTube. I know I've mentioned that, probably every video since I've hit a year, but I really am very proud. I know that I've got a few new viewers, and every single one of you I do appreciate. I appreciate it, especially when you comment everything. You know what? I'm going to grab those scenes. I'm going to show you all those scenes. All right. Here we have the scene for Adventure. I actually completed this on the first video I did of the Atari 2600. So this one has been completed for nearly an entire year, but it didn't really have its siblings until quite recently. I completed this one last night. It is asteroids, and honestly, I think it's my favorite of the scenes. It's very neat. I'm a big fan of that one. Fighting back coughs, okay? Need I remind you, I'm actually quite sick. And right here, centipede. Visually, I do think this one is probably the most impressive, but the asteroids one is still my favorite. Look at that. But yeah, guys, I'm quite pumped. Goodness sakes, come on. I'm quite pumped. I think that 2025 is going to be a great year for content creation. If I can swing it, get more time to do stuff, I'm going to go back to some of the roots, do some of those deep dive videos again. Sorry, Kevin. I don't know when I'm going to do the next Battlestar Galactica video, but I have it in my mind still. I still have an interest in doing it. It's just finding the friggin' time to do it, I'm sure you're a content creator as well. You know exactly how that is. I'm also thinking in the near future, I'm going to redo quite a bit of this. It's not that I don't like pop figures as much. I still like pop figures just as much as I did. My fiance got me a couple for Christmas. One of them is like a really cool looking Chewbacca. So I still have an interest in pop figures. I think that I'm just going to move some of these over to the other side of the room where they are not on camera. And I'm going to put things like the Atari 2600 and maybe other projects as I finish those. I have a stupidly large project. You know what? Here, I'll show you. Is that a friggin' Lego treehouse that my supposed friend gave me right when I was already in the middle of being in trouble for not finishing the Lego Atari 2600 on my birthday. He gave me that thing. And it's an incredible gift. Don't get me wrong, but it was a burden on me, a pressure to succeed that in 2024 I did not really succeed in. It took me a whole year to build that Atari 2600, and I get it. It's got thousands of pieces. I didn't expect to have it done in a day, but a year? No. In 2025, that's going to stop, all right? Things are going to get done. We're going to get more content out. We're going to get the board game that I'm working on done. And I'm going to make some big strides in my book that I've been writing. Because I'm writing a book, and it's not a biography, You don't get to know how I am. You don't get to know how I became what I am, all right? You don't get to know the method to my madness. Not yet. Save that one for down the road. No. It is the book Collided Kingdoms. I've talked about it a couple times on this channel, probably more than a couple over the years, but it's evolved a long way since its inception. It was originally supposed to be a card game, and there was going to be little snippets of lore. Then I dropped the card game and decided I love the characters that I made so much that I went ahead and just continued building the story. And so I really want to get it into novel form because I finally gained the skills necessary. I finally figured out how to put it into words. I'm really excited about that. So a lot of cool stuff in 2025. I hope all of you are looking forward to it. I've got some compilations I'm going to start working on, some best ofs. I don't know what to title them because I titled the last one, it was just Bone Tycoon's Best of 2023. And obviously a lot of people didn't click on that because they're like, I don't know what a bone cocoon is. That sounds like an infection. So I'll have to figure something out. Well, if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comment below. Guys, please check out this video. I appreciate all of you. And until next year, I'm sure I'll come out with another video before next year. And that's dumb anyway. See you guys.